Warning, this is probably the most video. This is the worst video we've ever made, and we're gonna put it on here just like this, just
not
like
going
it,
to edit it.
unedited,
It's
raw.
awful.
It's awful.
Don't watch it.
But go ahead and watch it. Hey, what's up? This is Tusk with Tusken TV, and to my right or your left is Bub.
Yes, ignore the serial killer look. We haven't gotten the final mask yet.
So not the final mask, but this is what we're wearing right now. This is what's gonna wear today. And today we're gonna be talking about a few things. We're gonna be talking about some Transformers and
some new Transformers.
Yep. And let's just go ahead and go into the intro. And I think hopefully the thumbnail says it all. Go.
Oh,
What were you saying? You said something about that.
I was just saying I have no idea how we're gonna do this because
It's gonna be random.
Yeah, we're just gonna talk about them. Okay,
Yeah,
it's probably gonna be me because I'm the only one who has.
Yeah, this is gonna be
these.
a heavily involved ramble and review by Bub. But first thing I wanted to talk about was the guy who hooked us up with a couple of these. So we have two hookups. I think maybe three. I can't remember. Two hookups.
That's a little interesting wording, but
yeah, the Soundwave pack over the 3 live stream. Soundwave, he found that for me a while back, and we did some Plinko. If you guys watch our videos, we do a little game called Plinko, and I went over there and I snatched that one up. And he also did the same thing for Autobot Blaster, and shout out the pack over at 3 live stream. And yeah, so that's what we're talking about today. We're going to be talking about Transformers, Soundwave, Blaster, and Perceptor. So let's go ahead and go in like an order of when we got them. So let's go ahead and hit up with the Bumblebee Soundwave.
Yeah, it was Soundwave. So I have the Bumblebee Soundwave, and I actually took out my box.
I have not.
You haven't?
I haven't. A matter of fact, it's still in the box right here. Boom, in the box.
I haven't transformed him, nor do I care to, because no one is buying this toy for the
Transformer mode.
The alt mode that is literally just him on his back. Don't mean to show it to the camera.
Yeah, you can show it to him.
This is him.
So there it is. We're gonna show you. By the way, we're gonna show a little close up after this, so in the hand. Yeah. So right now, I'm just gonna show you this right here.
But yeah, he's really, really cool. We got the Ravage with him, and yeah, that's it. I don't really.
Okay, so so he got the Ravage. So what? Give us some. You really don't want to transform it. That's how you're coming. Yeah, this is more to me. So when you look at the back of this thing, right? So like the transforming mode is like, what is that even supposed to be?
Yes, it's something that's from Cybertron, and since it's Cybertronian, they can just make up whatever they want.
Yeah, so it's just like whatever he's gonna be. He's not a T-post, but he's obviously something else, and looks like some kind of jet with a laser thing on the side of it. I'm not sure what he's supposed to be on the back of this. Somebody throw down in the comments, tell me what that's supposed to be. But transform mode, he is one cool transformer. He really is. I dig the Ravage, and so we have a Ravage too that we got.
Yeah, the only annoying, I guess, like this will be one annoying thing. Ravage, I should probably talk more into the camera, but not camera. Whatever. Ravage is a very tight squeeze.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know if I would say like, or I wouldn't recommend like repeatedly putting it in and taking it out.
Exactly. That's what, whenever you gave me the Ravage and actually when you put it inside the figure, and let me see the figure. Oh, yeah. So you put it inside the figure into the chest piece right there, you put it in, it's tight, but then you got to push it in really hard to get it in there. So I don't know. I mean, we haven't even attempted to take it out, have you?
I've taken it out. Basically just pop the back. Like,
pop the back. Oh, okay. Push through
and then push it out.
So pop the back and push through. So it is a really, really tight fit. Do we recommend putting in there all the time and taking it out and transforming? No. But it does look cool inside of it. I haven't set mine up yet. I have a whole display. My D-Top over here it has a whole bunch of like Soundwave inside of it. And but overall on the figure, what do you give this figure?
It might be on my top 10 figures of the year at the end of the year.
I'm gonna say it's probably one of my favorite figures. I actually like this Soundwave. I like the way it looks.
He looks cool.
He looks cool.
Pretty poseable. The only drawback is Ravage is a little hard to fit, and the alt mode is literal nonsense.
Yeah, like I would never display it in the alt mode. I would always have it
Plus,
transformed into
apparently people
robot
have
mode,
said that transforming it damages the legs.
which I believe that too. And by the way, like on the thighs, inner thighs, it's like exposed. So like
Yeah.
but the cool part about it though, the arms aren't. So like some of the other arms are.
Oh yeah,
has the exposed arms inside.
For a retail figure, he's a really solid feeling. Like it doesn't feel empty for the most part.
I'm gonna say mine feels really solid in the box because I haven't opened it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're gonna move on from the Soundwave, which I actually think this is one of my favorite figures as well.
Mm-hmm.
I just like the way it looks. I haven't got mine out, but I am going to eventually, and I'm gonna put them up in the display. But I'm gonna eventually have this out of this box, and I think it's a really cool one. All right, so going on to the next one. What do you got?
The next one is Blaster from.
Go ahead.
Mine is from the Kingdom toy line, but yours is Legacy.
And once again, that was Pack who hooked me up with that, and that's the Legacy. And the biggest difference is obviously the box. This is more like inspired like 80s box, you know what I mean? And of course, there's no insert here. And that's what's one good thing and one bad thing I think it's about is the box.
I don't know if people are going to find many not scratched up figures.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say too.
It's just exposed, and God knows what could happen to it.
Because if you just imagine, like, I mean, look at that right there. It's open. Some kids can come in here, scratch that front piece, or scratch the paint of it. And I know for Bub, that's a no go for him.
Yes, because for a figure that is $25 and with Hasbro increasing their price, I expect to get something that looks decent. This was actually not $25. It was $30 plus tax. So it ends up being about $32 with the tax. And of course, his alt mode is War Transforming, the boombox,
and he also comes with eject as well.
Yeah, or rewind. I don't.
Well, this one's called. They call him eject on here, so he's called eject. And you know what? Special shout out to this one. Like, let's go ahead and pop this one up here.
Oh yeah,
because this is one out of the box. Yeah. Was kind of show. We'll show the insert a little bit.
Yeah.
So if you look at these, don't actually come with this piece right here. Or this piece, and that was like, I believe the name of it's Larkin's Lair, and we picked those up from Etsy, and I actually saw him on Instagram, and I hooked Bub up with that, and it actually looks really cool. I actually really like it. I can't wait to get mine out and transform it. And what else did they give you?
I think it was a back.
The back pieces.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so the back of the thigh pieces. Yeah, so those are filled in, and that's the Larkin's Lair that did those, and we picked those up. But that's a cool figure. It's a really good solid one. I'm gonna go lean over here. But yeah, I'm gonna look at the box of this one. Go ahead.
I did transform him into his boombox mode. And the transformation is kind of similar to Netflix Soundwave. Okay. That's because they're like on the same skeleton. He still has the same problem of Netflix Soundwave, where he has a big butt flap.
He's got the butt.
Yeah, but besides that, he's really good. I don't really have any complaints besides maybe the red plastic looks a bit cheap. Like it's a bit
that's the big complaint a lot of people have been talking about, was like the plastics. The newer plastics are getting cheaper and cheaper.
Yeah, and also I don't like what they did with eject, because eject is not transparent blue. But for some reason they made him a transparent blue, which is like supposed to be like from the Energon gimmick or whatever. But I'm like, why? You know?
Yeah.
No one wants a transparent blue Ravage.
Or, that's true.
You know, it's like
I've
true. Considered painting him, but there's been rumors that he'll be released as a core class figure in Studio Series with like the proper color scheme.
The plus side for this though is that eject actually fits into Blaster really well.
The plus side is also he comes with eject.
Yes, and he comes with eject, so you get two figures for the price of one on this one. For this figure,
one thing that happens a lot with Soundwave is that he'll come out and you'll have to buy Ravage and Laserbeak separate. Which
is what we had to do. We had to buy it separate. And the other cool thing about this particular one, that the Larkin's Lair he also built the golden guns for him too. So he had golden blasters, and Bub doesn't have them with him right now, but he did that as well. But that is a cool one. This is like so out of the ones for 22 and the end of 2021, I'm gonna have to go with Soundwave and Blaster. Of course, you have to have these two side by side, I would think, and I think these look awesome. So Soundwave and Blaster, and I think the only one I'm really looking forward to is Bulkhead.
Yeah, the ones I'm interested in is Bulkhead, maybe the Insecticons, and the rumored Tarantulas and Blitzwing.
Now,
that's kind of it.
I have seen the Insecticons, and there's one like what's the name is
Scrapnel. Scrapple or shrapnel. I don't remember.
I don't think it's that one.
Wait, no, Kickback.
Kickback, yeah. So I saw a Kickback like online somewhere as like pre-order or something like that, and I thought it looked okay.
Yeah, it looks.
I haven't seen it in person, but
sheepish.
Yeah, I didn't think it looked very good.
Skids is another one.
Skids looks cool.
And Skids is a remold of the Jurassic Park Jeep, I think.
And I think what I saw, I think DJ Holla, if you're in the comments, man, hit it up. I believe DJ found a whole bunch of them where he lives, and I believe he lives in Georgia. I could be wrong, but he found the whole line of that particular release, and that's when I saw the Kickback, and I was like, he looked okay. The Skids look pretty good, but that's neither here or there.
The RC looks poo.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan. I didn't like the RC.
It's supposed to be based off of a Transformers Prime design, yet it doesn't look like a Transformers Prime design.
Yeah. So there's really no difference in I'm leaning back over, but there's really no difference between the Legacy figure I have here and then the one that you got as well.
It's just packaging.
It's just the packaging. So it's just a repackage. But I'm going to say this. If you're going to keep one in a package, if I was going to have one, I would keep this one in a package.
The Legacy package looks cool with the purple.
Yeah, this one looks really cool. And like the set, like the not 70s, it's not 70s, but the 80s vibe to it. The purple and the neon yellow and the graffiti kind of look to it. I like it, but it's just like I said, it's going to get scratched anyway. There's going to get a lot of dust in here. I can see somebody coming out with like a protector for these and putting them in there, but I can't see keeping it in there myself.
And another thing that's kind of annoying with Blaster is that Studio Series Soundwave, he was capable, or not Studio Series Soundwave, the Netflix Soundwave and the Siege Soundwave, he was capable of having his eject finger be able to like put onto his shoulder to look like he's pressing it. Blaster can't really do that. Blaster gets close to being able to look like he's pressing the button, but he doesn't really get that far.
Oh, okay. Well,
that's one thing that does kind of suck about it. Mostly because Blaster doesn't have double jointed elbows due to the transformation. But yeah, that's the only other issue I have with him.
He still looks cool.
Yeah, he looks really cool.
I'm gonna give it to him. He does look cool. And what's the last one we have in this little lineup? This is a pre-order that you did, right? Yeah,
this is the only pre-order that has come in on time because Winter Soldier hasn't arrived.
It hasn't arrived, yeah.
The Captain America 2-pack would have never arrived unless we canceled it and ordered it from a Disney store.
Oh, that's right. That was from Disney store.
And none of the other Transformers, such as Starscream, has arrived. We found him in stores first.
Yeah, so here's what we do. So I'm sorry. So
it's fine.
So here's what we do is we like to do the pre-orders from Hasbro. But a lot of times we'll do the pre-order, but we find it in the stores before they even show up from the pre-order. So we ended up finding this one. We didn't find. I haven't seen this one at all.
We haven't found any Transformers at all.
Yeah, and we've been looking. Trust me, we've been looking not on our side of town. Like I said, Pack over there in 3 live stream. He has found them on the north side of town, but I haven't found them on the south side of town at all.
So yeah, Hasbro finally did their job and actually sent us something.
And what did they send you?
It was Studio Series 86 Perceptor.
And he is awesome.
He looks really cool.
Put him up close.
He has a bit of a different aesthetic from the War for Cybertron trilogy stuff. Because the Studio Series stuff and War for Cybertron trilogy stuff, they are 2 separate lines, but they are very clearly designed to complement each other. Because Galvatron and Cyclonus came out in Kingdom, Scourge came out in War for Scourge came out in the Studio Series line relatively at the same time, and like Rodimus was in Kingdom, and he has a very similar kind of, I guess, like style to the the Studio Series Hot Rod. So compared, like taking that into account, where those 2 lines are very clearly meant to be with each other, Perceptor is a bit more animation stylized. Yes, he has a lot more rounded edges and a lot more of a less like engraved details into him.
Yeah, you could see that right here. I mean, I'm gonna try to get a close up of it and put it on there, but yeah, you can tell.
He still looks close, so you can still put him with the War for Cybertron and the other Studio Series stuff.
Mhm.
But I did notice that he has a bit more of the cartoon look, which it isn't an issue. It's just a thing I noticed.
Mhm.
The only issue with the figure is the thighs are a little bit weird, like how they transform in the final, like
Yeah.
in the robot mode.
Yeah.
They look a little weird, and you can kind of like misshape them easily. And the only other issue, besides the back gap, which that's annoying,
Right.
the only other
That's what
issue
he's talking
is
about.
the shoulders.
And what do you think about the shoulders? Oh, yeah, you already told
They
me
have
about
ball
that.
joints.
Yeah.
And
So
as they are now, they're sturdy.
yeah, but if you
As
transform it,
as they will be in 10 years, they will not be sturdy. So that's the only thing. It's like, what?
yeah, no, you're right. Yeah,
It's like, that's like, that'll probably be a problem later.
so they cheapen out with the ball joints basically on the shoulders, but and in the back right here, that's like, you know, I'm looking at you, Larkin's Lair, or anybody. I'm looking at people to make a back for that. So.
I sent you that Etsy link.
Oh yeah, you did. I haven't looked at it. I kind of peeked at it, but I haven't looked at it yet though.
But yeah, Perceptor, he's really neat. No real issues with him. He scales well. You can finally recreate Optimus Prime's death if you want to.
It does look really cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's if I was gonna get another one, and once I think I saw it like on the online, I was like, oh, that looks cool. But once I saw it in hand, I was like, oh, that's really cool.
Mhm.
It really is cool. You can't deny it. It does look really good. The colors on it alone are really good.
Mm-hmm. I like the baby blue that they went with the red. The red doesn't look like cheap plastic. Like, it's a nice looking red.
Yeah, it's like a matte red. It almost feels a little heavier too. I
Yeah.
don't know, I could be wrong, but which is also concerning because of the ball joints and the shoulders as well.
The ball joints worry me.
The ball
But
joints.
I don't
a little
really
heavier
move
plastic.
mine that much, or I don't move mine like
Yeah, because yours just go
repeatedly at the same time, because I usually find a pose for them and then
Yeah.
they go on the shelf.
which is what he's really good at, posing them. By the way, he makes us look awesome. I can't pose worth the darn.
Unlike you.
Mine look like stick figures up there. You can go look at my display. It looks like everyone that looks good in my displays are because he's posed them for me. So that's the only reason they look good.
I see.
Other than that, they wouldn't look good. Look at my polka dot man. Look
Yeah.
how lame he looks in there.
Well,
He looks lame.
I
Like
have
I don't.
an
I
idea
can't
of how
explain
you
it.
can.
I know.
that.
I need. The only one I think I posed really well was Bruce Lee,
Oh yeah, Bruce Lee.
and then maybe Hellboy. The other ones are awful. Like look at Mr. Miyagi. I
Yeah.
don't even know what he's trying to do.
Oh, if you can put a picture of the, I don't know if it's still. Oh yeah, it's still up. Put a picture of the Soundwave. Your Soundwave pose, I despise.
Oh, he hates
I
my
hate it,
sound wave.
so it-
Yeah, he talks about it all the
Because
time.
you have the arm
Oh, he's like
moved
this.
out like
Yeah.
that, and it shows the gap. And
It's
it looks
awful.
And I don't
I'm not gonna lie,
understand
it
why
does.
you did that.
It does look awful. But you know what? I think that's good for our little review here. I mean, we talked about our figures.
Was it a review or was it just?
I think it was a little more of a ramble.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was a review.
It'll get at most 5
Yeah, the top.
views and
Yeah,
maybe one comment saying, "I don't like the guy in the serial killer mask."
yeah, they might not like it. You know what? Can you do me a favor? I want to show that piece of that art piece
Oh,
over
the
there.
art piece, yeah, I can.
Yeah, Bub's gonna go to side. Hold on a second.
I got the urge to just hit the microphone real loud.
So, oh, and we can show them the RoboCop too. I'll have you hold this one
Okay.
when you sit down.
Oh, you can talk.
All right, so Bubs got back. I had him go pick up some these cool drawings that he picked up. I was gonna say we went to Tulsa and went to the Vintage Toy Mall up there in Tulsa. We went to the one that was in Broken Arrow, and I just want to give a shout out for boom. Check this out. That's cool, right? This is not a print, by the way. This is someone actually drew this, and they did the marker on it, and it looks freaking amazing, man. And I think I paid $20 for this thing. This is an original piece. This is not a print. Let me go ahead and you know,
That thing.
oh my gosh, let me go ahead and emphasize that this is not a print. This is an original original piece of artwork for 20
it's a
bucks.
non-fungible token.
Yeah,
actually,
this is NFT.
but it's actually useful.
This is a life NFT.
That, unlike those links that you keep saying.
Yeah. This is a real life NFT. But no, this is real art right here. Real Transformer art. And then we also picked up this cool print right here. This is a boom. Check it out. RoboCop. And the artist actually works up there at Vintage, at the Vintage Mall. Not Vintage Stock, but the Vintage Toy Mall in Broken Arrow, man. And he was super cool. He had these for sale, and we bought 3 of them, and we picked up 2 of these. And I think I'm going to hang this one up real soon. But yeah, man, it was awesome. And I'm going to have a video about that up, hopefully this week. And I think that
it'll be in 5 months when
5 months. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows what we're going to do? But yeah, we had a great time with this little video. Appreciate you guys watching. We had a great. Oh my god! All right, yeah, we had.
We should just release this unedited.
No, you have to have edits. No, it'd be awful.
No, I think it'd be funny.
It might be funny.
I wouldn't watch it though.
Yeah, that's true.
And I wouldn't recommend anyone to watch it.
And then I would watch it, and it wouldn't be that great either. And then I would put dislikes on my own video. But with that being said, appreciate you guys watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Even if you hate it, subscribe because why not? What else you got better to do?
Subscribe in spite.
Yeah, just do it.
Are we gonna? Don't do it. Wait, I had an idea of a video, but you only saw 1/3 of the movie.
Whatever.
Turning Red review.
Oh, I can watch it again and do a review if you want to do one.
If you want to.
Yeah, I'll watch it and we can do it tomorrow.
Oh, I got work.
I'll watch it and we can do it Wednesday.
I also have work.
Thursday.
Maybe on the weekend.
All right, so that's it for our video.
We'll have to cut all that.
Yeah. So, hey, appreciate you guys watching. Once again, like, subscribe, comment down below. Let us know what you guys think. And always remember, keep your eyes peeled and your fingers crossed. Actually, did I even say that? So keep your eyes peeled.
I don't think you've ever said that before.
I don't think I have either.
This is This is the world's worst video.
So guys, remember, hey, like and subscribe. We appreciate all you guys. And that's it. Peace. Dun 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 dun. I'm watching A-Team. Bye.